watching. So if I look a little familiar, it's because I did upload another video. I filmed 2 in one day. Sorry, I was trying to bang a few things out all at once today. I did a review on the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. If you're interested in seeing it, I will link it down below for you. I'm going to be reviewing these 2 Morphe, the 25A and the 25B palettes. I'm a huge fan of Morphe brushes. Morphe brushes. Oh my god, they are just amazing. I cannot complain about any of them. I love all of them. I think they're at a reasonable price. They just work so nicely. But when it comes to their eyeshadows and their eyeshadow palettes, now I'm going to start getting a little bit pickier. So I kind of thought that these palettes I would love because of all the other beauty gurus on YouTube and on Instagram and on Snapchat saying, oh my god, these are amazing, swatching them and just like spazzing out, making me really, really excited for these. I am one of those suckers who falls for that stuff. Some of them are great, some of them I don't really like. It's kind of like a toss-up. Like I like some, I hate some. This is from my perspective, not being an affiliate with any of these brands, giving an honest review what I think of them. There is tons of other reviews out on these palettes. I have watched many of them. Some people loved them, some people hated them. This is my personal opinion. I don't want anyone to take this personal or take it the wrong way or anything like that. This is just my experience with these. So Morphe released these palettes back in December, just after Christmas. I remember I was on my Snapchat, I happened to see a beauty guru post up something and I just saw this picture on her Snapchat thing and I was like, oh, what is that? I have to look at it. So anyway, I clicked on her Snapchat, I watched her story, she's swatching these, she's making them just seem so completely amazing. Oh my god, I was like, I need these. And then when she said that they were being released like the next day, I was like, you know I'm gonna be on the website getting them. So when I went to order these, I couldn't get both. I could only get this one here, and I was so happy that I got it because I do kind of enjoy this one, and I'll explain after. So I went on the website and I ordered just one because the other one was out of stock already. It like sold out immediately. They even had a bundle to buy both of them at the same time for a discount, but that was sold out, so I was only able to get this top one, which is the 25A. This is the Copper Spice palette. These palettes were $17.99 each. They were supposedly limited edition. Let me explain why they were not. So I thought I was only gonna have the option to get this one, obviously, because the other one was sold out. So I was like, oh well, at least I'm gonna get the warm tone one anyway. I love warm eyeshadows. So I got this, and then in February, I got an email from Morphe saying that they were doing a relaunch of all of them again, and I'm like, you're kidding me. Not that I was mad, because I was kind of excited, because I was like, oh, you know what, let me get the other one. So when it was launched, I mean, I was on their website the exact minute that they went up, because I'm psychotic, I have a problem, so I ordered the second one. This one is the 25B, this is the Bronzed Mocha. This one has more like purple shades in it. So anyway, the reason why I was a little upset about them saying that they're limited edition is because it seems like every time they sell out, they go and restock it again because they're making tons of money on them, obviously, which isn't a problem. Good for them. You're a company. You need to make your money some way or another. But don't go and tell people that they're limited edition and then keep restocking them. Like, that's just so frustrating. Because in my eyes, it's like, if they're limited edition, oh my god, I'm going to jump on it and get it right now. Like, I need that right now. But if they're not limited edition, then people who don't have the money right away can wait and order it. So let's just talk about the packaging on these for a second. They are plastic. They're kind of like cheap, I guess, in a sense, but I don't mind them because they have this nice clear top so that you can see the colors that are inside, which is a total bonus when you have so many makeup palettes and you're just looking for certain colors and you don't want to have to keep opening a palette to see what's inside of it. I can just look and see what's in here. I love that. Also, the fact that these palettes are cheap, it keeps the price down so that they're not super expensive. There are small little stickers on the back of each of these that let you know which one is 25A and which one is 25B. There's 25 shades in each of these palettes. Matte, shimmer, and foil finish shadows. I want to just talk about Morphe's shipping for a second because I freaking hate their shipping. Not a fan at all. It cost me $8, $8 and change, almost $9 to ship this palette and 4 brushes. Why was it so damn expensive? It did not weigh that much. I know how much shipping costs because I'm constantly shipping stuff to people all the time. So I just find it so flippin' ridiculous how much they charge and how long shit takes to get to you. It takes almost 9 days for me to get a package from Morphe. I understand they're out in California. I'm all the way on the East Coast in New England. I understand that is a pretty far distance, but I have ordered tons of stuff from California before and gotten it within 5 or 6 days. I've never ever had to wait 9 days before. I find their shipping just to be absolutely ridiculous in price, absolutely ridiculous in wait time. But because I love their makeup brushes, I will obviously still continue to order the makeup brushes from them. I don't know if I'll ever order any more eyeshadow palettes from them though. I just don't find these to be totally worth the money, or even totally worth the wait time, honestly. Ugh. If these were sold in a drugstore, you bet I'd be buying them. I'd be like, yes. But because I had all those other beauty gurus pretty much drilling it in my head and everybody else's head that these were totally, you need it now, go spend the money, go get it, use my code, which I did. If these were in a drugstore, I would be like, oh my god, those are perfect to have, because I personally think Morphe's eyeshadows are drugstore quality. They are not higher end, they are not luxury, nowhere near luxury, obviously. Their price points are drugstore, their performance is drugstore to me. So I just want to go over some pros and cons of each of the palettes. So I'm going to start with the pros for right now. This is the 25A. I love the fact that this is all warm tones in this palette. Oh my god, those are just my favorite. I love warm tones, coppery, beautiful, bronzy. That's just totally right up my alley. Shadows in here blend out well. The foil shadows, oh my god guys, are super freaking pigmented. Like all you have to do is just tap your finger and you have product on your finger. Like it's pretty insane. The cons of this palette. Okay, for one, let me just... One of my shadows fell out. I was freaking pissed. I was actually in the middle of filming the swatches, which you are going to see soon for these, and this eyeshadow just up and fell right out. I was pissed off, but then I had a thought, like, you know what? Because I don't like every single shade in this palette, I'm going to take out the ones that I do enjoy and put them in a Z palette or something so that I can just have those handy. So that's kind of why I'm keeping the cover on, because I'm afraid more are going to fall out because they barely glued these in. Another con, there's a lot of kickback on these. Like when you dip your brush in, there was like just tons of like pigment flying everywhere, like just dust everywhere, and I was like, what in the world? Also, there's a ton of fallout on your face. Like if you have got to bake underneath your eye when you are using these, because I have so much freaking shadow fallout all over my cheeks and under my eyes, so I have to have my baking powder down first so that I can just sweep it away. When I say baking powder, I don't actually mean like baking powder, but like I mean like my RCMA and my Laura Mercier translucent setting powders. Another con, the black in this palette could be blacker. It comes out more of like a charcoal. It's just not that dark. It's not very pigmented. I don't find it to be very good. That's pretty much all of my complaints on this palette. So, for the 25B palette, some pros. The foil shadows in this palette are amazing, just like the 25A. Absolutely love them. And now the rest are all going to be cons. I don't really like this palette at all. I do not think that it was manufactured the same way that the other palette was. I think maybe they put a rush on this second batch that they did. I really don't know. This one just did not perform the same as the 25A. So for some reason, these shadows don't have any sort of kickback. At least in my palette, they don't. They're kind of like hard pan. They're really tough to get shadow on, and I don't understand that. The purples in this palette are not that purple at all. They're kind of muddy. They don't blend well. They look just like really terrible. Shadows are just very patchy, very inconsistent. I do not like these at all. I really do regret getting this palette. It wasn't worth the money just for those foil shades, honestly, because I've only used these foil shades a couple of times, unlike the 25A palette. I absolutely love those. I use them all the time. Shades definitely are not as pigmented. You'll see that in the swatches. I find them to be not really feeling it. I didn't really like this palette. I do very much regret getting it. Now let's watch some swatches. So guys, don't mind my hand. I was in Sephora earlier today trying out all of the new Marc Jacobs liners, and these are like really waterproof. I have been trying so hard to get these off my hand all day. This is just some highlighter I was testing out, but holy god, they're amazeballs. Anyway, I bought this red color and the black for now just to try them out, but oh my god, they ain't coming off. I gotta scrub them in the shower. this little guy would pop out. There's barely like any glue in here to hold them down. Kind of random. This is the first time any of them have popped out for me. But anyway, now that I know that they're so easy to get out of here, I think I'm just going to get like a Z palette or something and just take out all the shades that I do like in here and put them in a Z palette and kind of create my own and just kind of like whatever with the other ones I don't like. Shown you guys like some pros and cons between Morphe's palettes, because I know a lot of people were saying that they were awesome and excellent, and they're really not. And I think it was because people just wanted them to use their little codes to get their discount so that they could get commission or whatever, and that's kind of sad. I don't like to think that that's what YouTubers are doing, but fortunately people want to make money and they want to make it fast. If you guys have any questions or comments about these palettes, or you experienced any of the same stuff that I did, just comment below and let me know, because I would love to know how you guys are using them, if you have these, or if not, don't worry, you're not really missing out on much. I hope this review was very helpful for you guys, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye. Bang two with one. What the fuck? My coffee has arrived. Booby? Yeah? I'm waiting.
That was a live session.
It is live, but
it's
okay.
Live.
My battery's gonna die too, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish this.
Live, raw, and uncut.
Live, raw, and uncut. Why does this look dark? But it's good, because we need some caffeine.